Guys, after going through valet mode, I'm never valeting my Tesla ever again. Here's why. Today we're going to be talking about valet mode in the Tesla Model 3. Certain features are locked out, so there's actually no access to the front and no access to the glove box. There's also no access to the web, the toy box, and entertainment. There are some things that they can access, which I found a little bit concerning. So what we're going to do and test this is we're going to go into our profile, we're going to turn all the settings on, and then jump into the valet profile, and then turn all the settings off. See what they can and can't change, and then see what transfers over from what gets changed in valet mode to the actual other driver profile. So let's go do that right now. We turned everything off from valet mode. It was originally on. So as you can see, window locks, child locks, those are both off. Child locks could be an issue just because, you know, if you have kids in the car, you don't want them opening the door from the inside. Car left open notification, that is also off. The language that we changed it in valet mode is still Spanish, so that could be an issue if they mess around with the settings. It does turn off the autopilot if they do turn it off. The automatic emergency braking and obstacle aware acceleration are both off. These were on prior to turning them off in valet mode, so the valet could turn this off and you would not have this enabled while you're driving. So this one, definitely automatic emergency braking could be an issue. That is a safety feature. And obstacle aware acceleration, just make sure that you don't run into anything if there's something that you can't see in front of the car. We also have the navigation. The only one that changed was the online routing and use HOV lanes. Not a huge deal. There's nothing really for safety and security. Cabin overheat protection did turn off. There's another thing too that I did notice in service. The valet does have access to the service portion, and they can adjust your headlights. Adjusting the headlights could be a danger, and they can change your wheel configuration. The camera calibration isn't too bad because that's basically just resetting the calibration for the camera, so you have to just drive around so you get the blue circle for autopilot. This is where it gets kind of interesting. Like I said, they don't have access to the web, entertainment, or the toy box, but if you have your calendar synced, they can access valet mode, so you can actually see. I set up this as a test, and it actually shows up right there. So if you have appointments in your calendar, that will show up in valet mode. This one is interesting as well. So charging, so they can actually access your charging settings. As you can see, we're still in valet mode up here, and we can move the slider. We can change this. So if I change this to here, will it stop charging? And it does. The time remaining for the charging did change. They can also change your schedule. So if you have a scheduled departure time, they can change that as well. It's also something else that we talked about with the Dashcam and Sentry mode. So they can't access it through the settings here through safety and security. As you can see, Sentry mode and Dashcam are both grayed out. They can't click anything. They can't turn them on. They can't turn them off. If they just press this, it just saves the recording. So they can't access the viewer like you can in a regular profile. But what they can do is they can actually pause the recording. So if you look up here, that is how you actually disconnect your USB. If my camera would focus. So how you would do that would be to click and hold, and then the red dot disappears, and that's basically saying that you pause recording and it's safe to remove your USB drive. So currently it's still in valet mode. It's not recording Dashcam. It's not recording Sentry mode. So if they do that, you won't have any recording while your car is in valet mode. So as you guys can see, there's some things that the valet really shouldn't have access to. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, if this is something that's acceptable to you, or you think that's something that Tesla needs to address and needs to update. This has been your daily reminder to charge. I'm Jeff. I'll see you guys on the next one.